Hi, it's Juliet from Barkbusters, and today I want to share with you some recent footage from my vacation portaging through the interior of Algonquin Park. So we're going to touch upon the four fundamentals of food, shelter, entertainment, and safety, and how we incorporated this into training Zoe and preparing for this trip. Zoe, come girl, come on, get in. Good girl.
The process of getting Zoe to settle in the canoe started in our driveway. She already knew the command of place, so I put a mat similar to the one that she had in our house in the canoe and would ask her to jump in and out and reward with treats when she would settle in her place. We practiced this multiple times a day for several weeks. I would climb into the back of the canoe, rock it back and forth, and just get her used to that rocking, unstable kind of motion of a canoe. When she seemed quite confident in this and would just hang out in there like she's in this picture, then we transported the canoe to a river and practiced first in knee-deep water and then went a little bit further out. We used a weighted bag to keep the canoe from rocking too much, and she did great. We practiced that, I think, 3 to 4 times before venturing out on our first trip in Algonquin Park. The training that I did at home has really paid off on our canoeing trip. Now Zoe is a confident, relaxed dog in a canoe. Even when the water gets a little bit rough, she knows she can just settle.
Zoe, what a good girl. Yeah.
So we've just pulled up to our portage here. We're going to have Zoe jump out, throw on our packs and the canoe, and hike through the forest to the next lake. So really important in doing this that we have good recall. So this way Zoe can be off leash and sniff the trail and enjoy that. And I always have a leash handy in case I need to call her back if there's other canoers on the trail, dogs, or any wildlife. We want to keep everybody safe and have a great time. Okay, go. All right, Zoe, come on, girl. So portage camping, which is where you paddle your canoe, carry it over land, and then paddle through another lake till you get to your campsite, is a little different than car camping in the sense that you have to be very aware of all the weight that you're bringing in and the size of everything that you're bringing in. So that includes her bowl. So I'm not using her regular bowls from home. I'm using this nice collapsible lightweight bowl. Now, also her food has to be lightweight. If I were to, obviously I can't feed her raw because we're out here for several days, and her normal kibble too would be too heavy to carry in. So instead I've had some good luck with this Primal Nuggets dried food, freeze-dried food. So usually it comes in these blocks, but that again takes a little too much space. So I've made it more compactable by pulverizing it all. You can see here, by using a food processor to grind it up. So you just add water to this. So I'm going to measure some out. That'll be a meal for her. And then we add water, stir it up, and we're going to let it sit for a couple minutes to rehydrate it. And she loves this stuff. Now, it's important if you're ever changing your dog's food to do it over several days. So before we even come camping, I plan it out that I start mixing this in with her food that she's eating at home so that it's not a huge shock to her body, because some dogs can be quite sensitive to that change and have some GI upset. So yes, it looks very delicious, but trust me, she loves it. It's like freeze-dried beef, liver, all the good stuff. So it's very high quality food. So we're gonna let that sit for a bit. So our food here is fully hydrated now after a couple of minutes, and the same rules apply when we're camping as at home. Training always continues. So she doesn't get to charge at the food, even though she's excited to have it. She has to wait back. Okay, go. Good girl. She's gonna have a delicious meal. So when camping with your dog, just like at home, you want to provide a safe, warm place for them to go to bed at night. Right now what I'm using is a sleeping pad underneath to give her a little bit of padding and warmth from the ground. And then on top of that, we have a dog sleeping bag. So come here, Zoe. Come on, girl. Get on. Come here. There we go. Lay down. Lay down. So often we just keep it open like this, and she finds it very cozy, but on those colder nights, you can zip her in. So, good girl. Let's just bring her behind there a bit. And you can zip her up. There we go. And she can be real cozy like that. And she loves it.
Look at her being super cute and snug as a bug in her sleeping bag. By giving her her own sleeping bag and sleeping pad, I know that she's going to have a much better sleep, as will I. Because we're clearly living amongst the wildlife on these trips, it's really important to me that we are respectful of their habitat and not allow Zoe to be reactive in any way towards them. Zoe and I had a great time on this trip. If you need any help training your dog, please reach out and give me a call. Hey, it's Juliet. Please like and follow on Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn.